Hi Internet, welcome to today's edition of Stop and Think, the Puzzle Channel. I'm your host, John Appleseed. Let's do the Tuesday New York Times Crossword Puzzle from July 1st, 2025. The constructors today are Adam Aaronson and Michael Garbus. The editor is Will Shorts. And let's see what the puzzle has to offer today. One across, a potato chip, 2 Brits. I think that's a crisp. One down, Crazy Rich Asians director, John M. Don't know. 2 down, 1985 Kurosawa epic. That is a retelling of King Lear. I didn't know it was a retelling of King Lear, but Ron is one of his films. 3 down, creep along, could be inch along. Inchworm, measuring the marigolds. 4 down is beverage holder that's typically red, maybe a red Solo cup, which is also a song, but I don't know it that well. 5 down, capital of South Dakota is Pierre. Memory serves. 14 across looks like Hanoi. Tower of blank, mathematical puzzle with discs. I'm going to guess it's Hanoi. Haven't heard of that sense of the word. 17 across, stop. During roughhousing, you might say uncle to call stop. And 1 down was John M. Chu as the director of Crazy Rich Asians. 6 across is boxing call, informally, maybe technical knockout, TKO. 15 across, cash in Kyoto in Japan, where they might use the yen as the currency. 6 down, characteristically laid back is probably type B as opposed to type A. 7 down, actress Knightley is Kira. How do we spell it? Like that. 8 down, dispense from a keg is on tap. Beer on tap is dispensed from a keg. Something found in a plum, but not a pear, is a pit. Yes, that works. And 20 across, most wasabi at sushi bars in actuality is horseradish. They have that similar pungent quality. 9 across, award you can wear. Don't know that. 16 across, deliver a TED talk, say. Might be orate to give a speech. 19 across, situated long term. No. 9 down, like some homes and phones. Both those can be mobile. E. 10 down, items on a blackboard tray. Erasers. Do they still have blackboards? Probably. 11 down, recipe smidgen, as of salt. You can have a dash of salt. 12 down, supped, ate. And 13 down was ahead in a race. You led. So 9 across is medal for the award you can wear, and 19 across, situated long term, is based. 23 across looks like crab apple, a fruit whose name is also a synonym for a grouch. Yes. This has an asterisk next to it. I think 20 across also did. Horseradish, crab apple. Are these animals plus food items? Reminds me of connections category. 22 down, they result in 2 baseball outs for short. Double plays or DPs. 24 across said, speaking of which, say, that's a segue leading you to the next topic. 31 across, take a seat unceremoniously with down. To unceremoniously do that would be to plop down. 36 down, bathroom to Brits could be loo or lav. I've been burned by that before. 24 down, divorce is split. 25 down, Mexican dish of corn on the cob with toppings. Yes, that's elote, so that gives me confidence about loo. 42 across, blank a free country. It's a free country. 45 across, like Nickelodeon's Mutant Ninja Turtles. They are teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. 26 down, fruit from a bush. Much used in pies and jams. Okay, so goose and berry make gooseberry. 32 across. Let's try that if I can get to it. Hoagie is a sandwich or a sub sandwich, a submarine sandwich. 32 down, ticked off, sore. 33 down, Gattaca, co-star Thurman. Uma Thurman was in that with Ethan Hawke, I think. 34 down, word after wedding. Or rubber, wedding band, rubber band. Handle as a tough piece of information for 37 across. Can handle a tough piece of information. Not sure what that means. 43 across, omnivorous fish of the Amazon, a piranha. think that's the spelling there. 37 down, tire on the back of a Jeep is the spare tire. 38 down, little tuber, used to make Spanish horchata. And we will have an animal name and then a food name. Is it a pig something? If you have tough piece of information that you can't handle, you can't stomach it. So let's do that. Maybe this is a tiger something. 39 down, garbanzo by another name is a chickpea. Much used in the Mediterranean diet. 40 down, heavenly headwear are halos around the head of an angel. Piranha looks okay. 27 across, held office, served. 35 across, contest before a final would be the semifinal or the semi, informally. 41 across, domain suffix that most civilians can't register, .gov. 44 across, info from someone who's on the way would be their estimated time of arrival, ETA. And 47 across, widens as a pupil is dilates. So 28 down, like the foods that answer the starred clues, despite how their names start. They are vegetables or vegetation. BLES would fit. They're vegetables even though they have animals in their names. Be overdramatic is to emote for 29 down, and 30 down. High maintenance stars are divas. 50 across, concluding part is the coda for a musical work. 49 across, make yawn, say you bore someone to make them yawn. 51 across, electronically produced echo effect is reverberation or reverb. 55 across, ripped, tore. 60 across, wrapper blank sweatshirt. Don't know that. 55 down, stand next to a club, or a stand which is next to a club. The T is next to a golf club, and it's a little stand for the golf ball. Okay. 51 down, there might be a fork in it. There's going to be a fork in the road. Earl sweatshirt. Counterpart of Dryers east of the Rockies for 63 across. Those are brands of ice cream, Edie's. Great Expectations and The Great Gatsby for 2. 46 down, that's novels. Earl sweatshirt is a rapper I'm not familiar with. Yeah, to check that out. Tiger what? Tiger Eye. 52 down, barbecue discard, the bone. 56 down, dead serious in modern lingo. No cap, I think. 61 across, bring together, unite. This must be tiger nut. Not something I'm familiar with. 64 across, actress Thompson of Selma and Creed. That's Tessa Thompson. 57 down, gender prefix, cisgender fits there. 53 down, overnight breakfast option, overnight oats. Fine, I guess. Okay. What's the rest? 48 down, grown-ups are adults. 54 down, Muppet who posts on social media in the third person. Elmo does that. Elmo talks about himself in the third person. Okay, Sue B. Okay, sure. These foods are vegetarian, even though they have animals in their names. Okay, that's a little bit more clever. 58 across, Lily of the Valley. 62 across, pacify is tame. And 65 across, powdered sugar for a gingerbread house would be snow. And 59 down, a tree whose name sounds like a pronoun is you. And W finishes the puzzle. Okay, a fun Tuesday puzzle. Under 10 minutes, so not too hard today. I picked up fairly with horseradish and crabapple. I knew we were going to have names of animals in our themed clues, but I put vegetables in instead of vegetarian. Didn't quite get the joke there, so we managed to correct that. All right, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.